Tov la'akfid Netilas Yadayim shachris. It's proper to be scrupulous when washing the morning Netilas Yadayim. Bekli, with a vessel, utensil that is used. V'mayim, with the amount of water used. Uvekoach gavra. And the water should pour into his hands with a human force. So it should be human-made, human force. Come on, Netilas Yadayim Suda, similar to the laws of Netilas Yadayim for a meal. When we wash for bread. Ach b'shas hadachak. However, in pressing circumstances, shein lo mayim kara'u, if we don't have proper conditions available to him, but who will tell Li's Kollel, and he wishes to pray, wishes to daven, Yachol lito yadav mito kol davar. He may wash his hands with water from any utensil. So if we don't have a proper washing cup, we can empty out this container over here that we have with the biscuits or cookies, and we can use that. We can use a cup. We can use anything of that nature to wash our hands with, any basin, if we don't have it. Yesh lefanav nahar, if there is a river nearby, Tov yoser should bo yadav shlosh pamim. It is better that he dip his hands in the river 3 times. 1, 2, 3. O afilu b'shelik, or even in snow. So if we're out camping and by emergency, whatever it is, we have to stay overnight and our washing cup got lost, there's a river nearby, the Willamette, whatever it is, we can dip our hands in the river 3 times. Or if it snows, we're in Colorado, we're going skiing, and we don't have a washing cup, or if we have to daven mincha, or we do something, we use the restroom, so on and so forth, and we do not have a washing cup, we can dip our hands in the river, or we can dip our hands into snow. However, if he doesn't have water available at all, what do we do? Yikanach yadav be'eza davar. He should wipe his hands with something. A baby wipe. I don't know. Varch al Netilas Yadayim, and he should recite regarding cleanliness of his hands. The regular blessing, Netilas Yadayim. V'dai lo l'sefila. And this is sufficient in regard to requirement for washing your hands before davening. But it's not sufficient for removing the ruach ra. So we should wash our hands before davening. And if we do not have the ability to have water near us, we should use a river, we should use snow. And if we don't have that, then we should wipe our hands on so our hands are clean. One of the foundations, one of the most important things about Yiddishkeit, about Judaism, is that we want to be clean. We don't want to be this dirty, disgusting person. We want to look fresh, we want to appear clean, we wash our hands. They say a lot of anti-Semitism came during the time of the Black Plague, and there were 2 reasons why. One reason why was the Jews didn't get killed out, but one of the reasons why Jews did not get killed out as much was because we washed our hands. We constantly wash our hands. Before we eat a meal, we wash our hands. After using the facilities, we wash our hands. Now, the Black Plague was caused by sewage, by unclean conditions, due to fecal matter, so on and so forth. But since we wash our hands after using the restroom every single time, we are not prone to it. That was one reason. Another reason the Black Plague was caused by fleas that were attached to rats. Jews were synonymous at the time of feeding cats. Rashi, we know, used to feed cats in the area. Cats kill rats. So as George probably knows and Rob probably knows, I feed cats all the time inside this house, not on purpose. It's not a raccoon, it's a cat. So on purpose, don't worry. But we do that. Later, when water is suitable, when water is available and suitable utensils become available to him, Yitol Yadav Od Hapa'am Krayu. He should wash his hands again in the proper manner. So if we don't have what's available, when the time comes that we use the proper methods. Avo lo yavarchod, but you should not recite another bracha. So we wash our hands one time in the snow or inside the woolen mat, where we wipe our hands with baby wipes, whatever it is. When we are finished, we make the bracha. This is before davening, not when we wake up in the morning. All right, and then when we have a suitable place, we go to a shul or we go to our home. We wash our hands again, but we don't recite the bracha on Netilas Yadayim.